Hey everybody, I'm Sylvia, the Crafty Old Lady. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're happy, healthy, and safe. It is October 6th, and it's a Monday, and I have to say that we are having unusually crazy warm weather. Yesterday it was 82 degrees, and I live in upstate central New York, not too far from Binghamton, so that's kind of unusual for up here. Anyway, today I wanted to just work on some memory keeping layouts that I've got saved up here. I've got some days with my grandson, some time with Bethany, and then yesterday we went to a fall festival in our park. And I have to say that I am becoming more and more disappointed with fall festivals or any kind of festival because they always make them out to seem like they're going to be so much better than they are. And when you get there, it's just people selling stuff, which is fine. I did buy a little crocheted bumblebee from my son's friend's mother, so I did get that. But most of the stuff, honestly, we cannot afford to buy, and I feel weird walking around looking at all the tables and all the beautiful things and not buying something. So I don't know if I'm going to steer clear of those things anymore, but and then they made it sound like there was going to be all these food trucks, and there was only one food truck, and it was gator meat. I didn't even know you could hunt gator and use it for meat, and I don't eat meat, so I certainly wasn't going to try gator meat. There was a really pretty lady walking around on stilts, and I did get a picture of that, so you'll see that. And I didn't get a picture of the witches, but there was like a whole bunch of witches dressed up, kind of like Hocus Pocus probably. I've never actually watched the movie, but I've seen, little trailers of it and stuff. So that's what that reminded me of, and they were doing a dance, and that was okay, I guess. I'm not a big witch fan, so I don't know. I'm not the scary Halloween kind of person, but anyway. I hope you'll enjoy my, watching me do my little memory keeping layouts. Alright, so I have got several things I want to document today, and the first thing is going to be really simple. It's just two pictures of my grandson and a business card, which I can't really show you the business card, but unfortunately it's got addresses on it and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to put these pictures on this background here, and it's just going to go on this page over here. We took him to a little place that's a nonprofit agency for little kids to hang out and play and learn and do activities. So we had fun doing that. He had fun doing that. You can see him on the giant blocks. And then they had these giant Tinker toys, and he just loved those. And the lady said that the Tinker toys are a big hit with everybody that goes in there. And then they read him a story, and he did a craft that was related to the story. It was Squarely the Pumpkin or something like that. And so he made a square pumpkin. And that was, he put sparkles on it and stuff like that. So we had a good time there. And I'm sure we'll go again. I was just kind of surprised that there wasn't more people there. We were the only people there. And I just felt bad that, more people aren't taking advantage of this nice place. But I think most families work, you know what I mean? Like my son and daughter-in-law both work. They wouldn't be able to take him there during the week. So it is open on weekends too, though. And they're also going to be having a festival coming up, so maybe we can all go to that. It's coming up on a Sunday. And I plan to take him there again, especially in the winter months. It's going to be a nice place for him to go play. So I'm going to just put these down, and then I will add the business card later. And I'm going to add it as a flip up. So I am sorry that this is such a simple layout, but this is mostly how I do my layouts. And they are mostly pictures, photos too, with a little bit of writing to explain everything. So those two are going to go there, and then I'll add the business card later. Now this was in the packaging of this little pink checkered blanket that I got. So I took a picture of that to put on there. This is how we decorated our yard for fall. And then I saw a male black swallowtail, and I got some pictures of that. So I'm going to put those there. And I think I'm just going to put these on just like this. I could flip this up, and actually I think I will write down a little bit about it, and I can't remember the date exactly, so I guess I won't add that. Our front yard fall/Halloween decorations. I have a little story about Halloween. It's a story from my life, and I'll tell you about that. I just got to write down that I got this male black swallowtail. So, I grew up celebrating Halloween with my family. We did trick-or-treating and all of that. And then I later became a Christian, and it was frowned upon in the church that I went to celebrate Halloween. It was a demonic holiday. And so I never let our children trick-or-treat or celebrate Halloween in any way. And obviously, we have changed our opinion on that, but not until, oh, it's upside down. Oh, well, not until we had grandchildren did we decide, you know, we can't tell our children not to let their children celebrate Halloween. So we started decorating and getting them Halloween gifts and things like that. And now I feel like I deprived my own children of a fun holiday. It's not like we would be celebrating anything bad. You know what I mean? I regret that I didn't let my kids have the experience of trick-or-treating. So that's a life lesson. I don't know. Some people are going to probably disagree with me, but that's how I feel. I feel like we were just too strict about certain things when our kids were growing up. Oh well, what are you going to do? And the next layout that I have is from our day with Bethany. You can see the Burger King crown over there. We have never gone in Burger King. I've never been in that Burger King. And Bethany decided she wanted to go in this time. So we all went in and we had a great time. It was fun. However, I don't think I have enough pages to put this on here. So I'm going to have to go to the next, I'm going to have to go to the next, oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? The next signature. So this is the little bumblebee I was telling you about that I got. Isn't it adorable? All right, so I have all these photos of our time in Burger King. There's Bethany. There's me and her in a selfie. I wore the crown. Bethany wouldn't wear it. This is at the dog park, and she always tries to race through the dog park, and then the dog was trying to catch up with her because he just has got to be with her every second when she's here. And then there's my husband wearing the crown. So what I thought I would do, I'm going to make a pocket out of this. I'm just going to kind of see if I can take it apart a little bit and make it like a flat pocket. Whoop. And yeah. And then I'm just going to cut like this part out of the crown as a decoration. So I think this is good. I'm going to get my scissors. Cut right along here. And I don't think we really need all of this. So I'm going to cut this like this. A little bit more over. Okay. So this is where I'm going to put my receipt in. I think I'll do it over here though. And yeah, so let's go ahead and I gotta open up my new bottle of glue. Okay, I think that's good. So let's get that down. Okay, that's down. Is it gonna stay down? Because it's kind of curved. All right. I feel like this is too bland. And I don't really want to, I think I'm going to get some washi tape for the top. And I don't want to put backgrounds on the pictures. I might just glue them down, but I think I really like this one. So I think this is the one I'm going to use across the top here. Just for a little added decoration. And I think right about here is okay. This is pretty sticky, so I don't think I need to add anything to it. It's a little bit crooked. No, maybe I should put some glue down, just in case, especially on the fabric part. All right, let's get this down now. trying to get it straight, but it's not working. Oh well, I think I do need to cut a little bit off. There. That's not bad. Okay. I think I've got 3 pictures of Burger King there and 2 of the dog park. Maybe I'll go ahead and put the dog park on in the other signature, even though it was the same day. And I think I need more glue over here. There. Okay. All right. Let's put these down. So that was fun going in Burger King. It's not the healthiest meal, of course. I always get the Impossible vegan burger, but it was nice that we could all go in and all actually have something to eat, because when she wants to go to McDonald's, I can't eat anything there. Like, I don't eat fries or anything like that because it's not good for my cholesterol levels. All right, I might put some little stickers on here too. So we're going to put this here and let that dry, and then I'll put my receipt in here. So I'm going to go, oh, I forgot about this. Oh, maybe I can make a journaling card out of this. I think that is what I'll do. I'm going to cut it down a little bit. This can be my little journaling card that goes right in here. Yeah, that's cute, actually. All right, so I'll do that. I can write on the back of that, but I can also tuck my little receipt in there. Okay, that's cute. All right, let's go back to this page, and I'm just going to glue these down. Maybe I will put a background on those, though. What about something like this? That's kind of cute. You can't really see it all. What if I did that? That is kind of cute. Okay. Whoops, stay straight. So, what have you been doing? Have you been taking part in any fall festivals or anything like that? Going to pumpkin patches? Okay, I do know the dates of this. This was October 4th. And I do know the date of the, let's put this here. And then I'm going to put a label up here with the date. So let me get that done. I've got this label for the date, and that was October 4th. Okay, it's already on October 4th. So I'm going to put that like this. Oh, you're not even seeing that, are you? October 04. The O is a little bit messed up. Let's see. Dog Park with Bethany. I'm getting spoiled by all this beautiful weather we're having. I hope it lasts a little longer. I'm trying to get the backing off of this. These I believe I got from Timo. Oh boy. I just heard it bang outside. There we go. So that's a super simple page right there. That's that. And I think I'm going to just put the date right on here. I hope it won't smudge. October 5th. No, that was the 4th too. October 4th. Okay. I think I'm going to put a couple of pumpkins or something on here too. Where are they? There we go. Let's see. Maybe a little black cat and a pumpkin. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Maybe a purple cat on the other side. And all the pumpkins are the same, but I think I'm going to go ahead and put one on this side. There. I got some brochures from the, there was a table from the community food pantry. They're looking for volunteers. I was thinking about that, doing that maybe. So I think I'm going to put the brochures on this page with a couple of stickers, or maybe more washi tape. However, I don't really want the addresses to show on that. So I'll make the pocket, but I think I'll actually use this for the pocket. However, I'm not going to be able to, or actually, I could use this as the pocket, maybe. It's just a little bit too, that's kind of cute. Why don't I go ahead and use that as the pocket? Let's cut this off. Okay, I guess it's okay if it's hanging over a little bit, but it's going to have to hang over this way a little bit. So let's just go ahead and put our glue down. I see where the ink from the date got through there. Alright, so here's my pocket. Oh, I wonder if I put the glue too far out on this side. I probably did. Yep. I'm going to have to put the glue here. There. Okay. There we go. That should be fine. We're going to let that dry. And I'll cut off this bit right here after, everything dries, and I'll put my brochures in there. And now I'm just going to get some stickers. I got birthday stickers ready for Bethany's birthday party, which is actually her birthday's Monday, but we're going to have her party on Sunday. And then her other sister's coming from Pennsylvania. Let's get these pictures down. Put some glue in the middle, and then I'm going to put my tabs. Now, this is the lady on the stilts. Isn't she spectacular? My brochures are in the envelope, and I'm going to stick it down right like this, and that's perfect. And then we have the cute little kingfishers poking out. So, let's go back. This is the page with Bethany. Oh, go back even more, actually. So here's the page with my grandson at the little agency for preschoolers. These are just things going on in my life. My new blanket, the butterfly, our decorations. Then we have Bethany and Dobby in the dog park there. We go to our next spread, and we have our Burger King stuff. And we have the brochures from the Fall Fest and our pictures from the Fall Fest. And that's it for today. It was probably pretty lengthy, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll probably speed it up a little bit too if it's too long. But thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned because I have a little preview of some fall pictures that I'm going to be documenting soon. I'm waiting for my fall leaves to get done flattening out, and then I'll be able to do that layout. But by the time this video goes up, you can see my little video of fall leaves. I have a longer version, and then I have a shorts version up, and I'll try to link to those. You can see some of the sights from around our area for fall foliage, fall autumn colors. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.